Introducing the press secretary of Southern Christian Camp, Kyle McNarnia.
Thank you, Officer Harper, for allowing Bodan to use your jacket. He was a little cold. As many of you have heard this morning, and sad to hear that the director of SCM has announced that there will be no camp this summer season 2020. Many of you are very disappointed. I know Bodan here was. And so we really just want to take some time to answer some of your questions and get some feedback. Let us know how we can best serve you in the future and how we can minister, me, Kyle McNarnia, and my assistant, Bodan, can help you through this difficult time. So right now we'll go ahead and open it for some questions. Let's go ahead and start with you.
Hi there. So my name is Kitty Engelbert, and I am with the SRA, the Summer Readers of America. And I'm just wondering, I've been doing a lot of reading on this, and but I'm wondering how the director came to this important decision. What steps did he take in making this?
So what we have done is the director has spent countless hours of prayer. He has talked to all the board of directors, and he has talked to Bodan and myself. Bodan is oh, there you go. And thank you, officers.
Sorry, personal.
All right, Officer Steele, thank you for allowing him to use your jacket as well. It's still cold. Yeah, so through many hours of discussions with medical professionals and local government officials, our director has come to the conclusion that this is going to be the best case scenario and prayer for our summer season, just to keep everybody safe and to let you know that we are concerned about your health, which would be great. So, thank you. Next. All right.
Yes, thank you, Mr. McNarnia. My question is, I'm with Southern Christian Camp Fanatic Network. Is the Dan and Mike show going to continue with their episodes and show?
Dan and Mike show. That's a fantastic show. Greatest show ever. Never seen a show. Yeah.
Great show.
Probably the best show in the world right now. Probably it's really underrated. It's got like 2 reviews, but probably the greatest. I listen to it.
And the podcast.
Daily.
Daily.
Just over and over. But yes, the Dan and Mike show will continue. The podcast will be every Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. So you definitely want to hear. That's probably the best show that you'll ever hear. Podcast. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. But thank you. Yes, Amy in the back.
Thank you, Mr. McNarnia. My name is Amy Beaver. I'm from the Lost Campers of 2020 Foundation. My question for you is, are you going to be allowing any guests to visit this summer?
Amy, fantastic question. I really appreciate that. And as of now, we are, it's a little unclear. We are just about to enter into phase 2 of our quarantine here. And so we are not sure exactly how the our local government's going to handle the situation. So until we hear more from our governor, we'll keep you posted. But as of right now, we're not having guests come on the property other than maybe some family members. But other than that, thank you. As of now, there's no additional guests coming as of now. But stay tuned. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Amy, thank you. Fantastic. Thank you. Great. All right, Jim, right there.
Yes, thank you. This is Jim here. Thank you, Mr. McNarnia. This is Jim here with Program Directors of America. And I was wondering, how are you going to keep everyone connected through these times that we're going through with not having camp? How are you going to keep the camp kids connected?
Oh, wow. Great question, Bob.
Perfect question.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best worded questions ever heard. I mean, just I mean, if you weren't fake news, I'd love you. But other than that, you're great. Great question. Great question. We're going to keep people involved. Absolutely, we're going to keep people involved here with Southland virtually. I tell you what, it's going to be a big announcement. Big announcement. Probably the biggest in the world. Huge. Yeah. Huge announcement. And that is coming up on June the 6th. June the 6th. Tune in your YouTube. I don't know how you do that. But anyway, YouTube, big announcement coming up. Virtual camp. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, it's going to be probably the best you have ever seen. I mean, right? Yeah. So it's going to be a big virtual camp coming up. Stay tuned for our announcement June 6th. We'll be back and let you know what that is. Thank you, Bob.
Yes, sir, Mr. McNarnia. This is Bob from LMN, Lost Your Mind Network. And I'm just wondering, isn't like virtual camp like an oxymoron?
No, it's not an oxymoron. You're a moron. I'm just saying how it is. Yeah, moron. So no. Next question.
My question is, if there's no camp this summer, what's going to be keeping the staff busy there?
We've got some projects that we are continuing to work on. We finished up our dorm. We're going to be starting on our boat docks here soon, and we're also wrapping up our coffee shop and our snack shop, as well as taking care of some essential things that needed to happen, taking down some trees and just some maintenance type things that needed to be done. And the pool, we're finishing up the pool here, and so that just came to me. But yeah, that's what we're working on. Thank you. But yeah, if you want to know what's going on, just kind of stay tuned to our the podcast, as well as the director. He may have some podcasts out there as well. Or stay tuned to our YouTube channel, southlandcamp.org. That's not a YouTube channel, is it? But anyway, stay attached to the phone, your next. Yeah.
Hey, I got another question here for you, Mr. McNarnia or something. Hey, what are you guys gonna do to stay connected? Like when you stay connected with this virtual camp, like, is there going to be games? Is there going to be food? Is there going to be like stuff like competition? I mean, who are the team leaders? That's what we want to know. Who are the team leaders going to be?
Yes, and that's all the time I have this evening for questions. Thank you. Good night.
Mr. McNarnia will be back at a later time, so just stay seated.